gets you with these bags. It's Steve and Laura time. Let's go. Come on. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Hey, Steve.
Goodbye, Laura.
Now, look, I just want to point something out, okay, just to get the understanding of what Steve may be feeling right now. Whenever Steve would leave or think he wasn't going to see Laura for a long period of time, he would always leave her with something.
Laura, this is for you. I want you to have something to remember me by. To you on our wedding night, but it looks like I'll be dead.
So I just wanted to point this out.
Urkel, what is this?
My retainer. A kiss goodbye. Well, it's so hard for me to say goodbye to you.
It's so hard to say goodbye. Oh, never mind.
A few precious mementos I'd like you to remember me by. I'd like you to have my first pair of baby shoes.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I'm
Lord, so...
going to be out of town for a week. I know how much you'll miss me, so I brought you these. You're so strong. So long, sweetums.
All those different instances, you know, when Steve thought he was, you know, leaving Laura, he left her with gifts and different things. And you see here, all Steve is giving Laura is a goodbye and a peace sign. So you have to understand the pain and the distraught that's going on the inside of him.
Where are you going?
Moscow, methinks.
And the fact...
Why?
I'm going to visit my parents.
Oh, do they know you're coming?
Heck no, that give them a 15-hour head start.
All right.
How long will you be gone?
Forever. Maybe longer.
And see, this is what I mean. You see what I'm saying? He said forever, maybe longer. There's no longer than forever. Steve is just like, I'm out. I'm out. He's hurting right now.
What's going on? Why are you leaving?
Oh, Laura, I feel so foolish. The other night when I proposed to you, it was very kind of you not to laugh in my face.
Steve, why would I do that?
Oh, come on. There's no comparison between Stefan and me. It's like getting a proposal from Brad Pitt, and then 5 minutes later getting another one from Mr. Bean.
You know what? It paints a picture. If y'all youngins know who Mr. Bean is, it paints a picture.
Steve, don't burn yourself. I took your proposal very seriously.
You did?
I sure did.
Thank you, Laura. I'll savor that morsel when I'm sipping borscht at Starbucks in Red Square.
I appreciate it, but I'm still out the door, okay? Yeah.
Steve, listen.
No, you listen, sweetheart. Stefan is the man for you. With him, you'll live an exciting, glamorous life. And you'll be with a handsome man who never falls down.
Steve.
What can I possibly offer you compared to that? A modest existence in a tiny apartment playing with test tubes and cheese?
This is the question, though. Everybody keeps telling Laura what she's supposed to want and have. And it's like, does she want that glamorous life that everybody's trying to sell her?
Steve, but how can you just leave? You told me you love me.
Laura's confused.
I do love you.
She's confused, Steve. You're trying to leave. She's
I
confused.
adore you. I worship the rain that waters the grass that grows on the ground you walk on. All I've ever wanted to do was make you happy.
Yeah, there's facts and receipts for that. Yeah, true.
The only way I believe I can do that is if I step aside.
So this is a bunch of confusion again. So Steve thinks getting out of Laura's life will benefit her. And Laura's like, where is this coming from? Why are you trying to leave me? Then I love how he looked in her eyes though right there.
Goodbye, Laura. I do have one favor to ask of you. One small favor. Remember me.
Oh. Now this is so deep. Because now Steve, think about this. Man, how hurt Steve is right now. You know, because his goal, you know, which was to marry Laura, that's out the window. So he out the door, you know, and what I think when you look at this, after all the relationship, that they have built, the friendship that they're built, Steve and Laura are best friends and in love, and he's telling her right now, remember me, as in you will have no contact. This is the last time you're going to see me. Woo!
In a strange sort of way, I think I just might miss Urkel. But then you start buzzing around Susie. And for a second, I actually almost missed your obnoxious grading presence. I miss Steve Urkel. So we're still friends?
Ow.
So we have to go and look, because we have to look at all the many times that Laura has admitted that she misses Steve.
Absolutely.
Oh, good, because over the last 2 weeks, I actually started to miss you a eensy wincy itsy bitsy bit.
Yeah, that's what she said, Steve. That's what she said.
I thought I'd say this in a million years, but what? I miss Steve Urkel.
So Laura, once again, is actually admitting that she is missing Steve. And who is she saying it to? Okay.
Why? Because he had feelings. He cared about people. I want Steve back. Steve, wait. You can't just leave. Why not? Because I can't imagine my life without you.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I'm saying that I love you and I want to marry you.
I'm sorry. Why does this episode still do this to me? It's just the way the Lord says it. So staunch like. It's just, I want to marry you. Listen to me.
You do?
I believe her, Steve.
Yes.
I believe her. Look, like now I'm like, it's always been you. It's always been you. Why are you playing with me? It's so beautiful. Steve thought he lost her. The first thing I want to point out is, what do we see in this whole scene between Steve and Laura? Somehow they figure it out, right? One listens, one talks, then one talks, one listens. Those are very valuable lessons, because, and nowadays people think, that communicating is just talking. No, Laura listened. She disagreed with what Steve was saying and let him know how she felt. So that's the first thing. And that's a consistent theme that you see throughout Steve and Laura's relationship. One listens, one talks, one talks, one listens. But also the things that I pointed out when you kind of saw the desperations here, when I pointed out with Steve that, when he leaves Laura, he leaves her with something, some sort of gift or something. And you saw here, Steve wasn't asking for a hug, a kiss, a wave. You know what I'm saying? Not even a goodbye. He just told her goodbye and was out the door. That was the beautiful thing about it, is what Laura said. And the other thing I'll say is what I loved is they were so truthful. Steve and Laura, they faith talk and they truth talk. Everything that Steve said, you believe, because why? There's receipts, right? And everything that Laura said, because I can't imagine my life without you. That's why I wanted to go and look through those little things, that all the times when Steve wasn't around, she wasn't good, right? So, when Laura said that to Steve, I can't imagine my life without you, she was speaking facts, and it's so beautiful, as we see once again, Steve knowing how to get to Laura, in only ways that he does. He didn't give her a parting gift, but he gave her parting words, remember me. And he knew that was going to gut her. Steve knew that was going to gut Laura, but now what? Look at them again, right? What is the story about Steve and Laura? They make it through adversity. Here they are again, on the victorious side of it, you know what I'm saying? And in the greatest way. But yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.